The Dickson County Werewolf, the Shadow of White Bluff. In the deep hollows of Dickson County, Tennessee, there's a local rule that most folks know better than to break. Never look too long into the woodline after sunset. Since the 1920s, residents of White Bluff have reported something that shouldn't exist. It isn't a bear, and it definitely isn't a stray dog. They describe a lean, 7-foot-tall shadow with a human-like face and a terrifying bipedal stride. It doesn't just hunt, it watches. Tonight we're diving into the real eyewitness accounts of the Dickson County Werewolf, from the blood-curdling Dickson Scream to the modern-day sightings that prove this legend is very much alive. Whatever you do, don't turn off the lights. The Shadow of the Hollows, the Dickson County Werewolf. Dickson County is a place of deep hollows and dense hardwoods. It's the kind of terrain where the shadows seem to move, even when the wind isn't blowing. For decades, families in the area have passed down stories of a creature that stalks the outskirts of White Bluff and the surrounding countryside. The Encounter at the Woodline. One of the most harrowing accounts comes from a resident who lived on a secluded farm near the county line. It was a humid summer evening, and the sun had just vanished. While checking on his livestock, the witness noticed a sudden, heavy silence. The crickets and frogs simply stopped. He looked toward the edge of the woods and saw what he thought was a tall man standing in the brush. But as he squinted, he realized the proportions were all wrong. The figure was covered in matted, dark gray hair, and its arms were disproportionately long, ending in heavy, thick-taloned hands. When it stepped into the moonlight, the witness saw a narrow canine snout and eyes that reflected a dull, sickly yellow. The speed factor. A recurring detail in Dickson County accounts is the creature's movement. One witness reported seeing the beast while driving down a back road late at night. "I was doing about 45 miles per hour, and this thing kept pace with me in the tree line on all fours. It didn't look like it was even trying. It looked like a blur of gray muscle. When it finally decided to leave, it cleared a 5-foot fence in a single leap without breaking its stride." The 1930s howl. The legend traces back generations. In the 1920s and 30s, locals reported a sound that became known as the Dickson Scream. It wasn't a bark or a howl, but a high-pitched metallic shriek that sounded like a person in distress mixed with a predatory roar. To this day, campers in the nearby Montgomery Bell State Park occasionally report hearing that same unearthly sound echoing through the ravines. The content in this video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. While I strive to provide accurate information, it should not be taken as professional advice. Use this information at your own risk. This channel is not responsible for any losses or damages related to the use of this content.